How's it going, to Preston Outdoors fans? I'm your host here, Ethan Preston. Welcome back to another video. This is a video that I didn't get done last year. I came out with a video on how I make my homemade craws. It'll be linked up in the cards popping up above here. Also link in the description if you haven't seen that one. Also got a lot of comments on people that wanted to know how to make their own bass jigs. So today we're out here in the shop, or in the garage I should say. You can see the boat behind me. It is like -15 out with 40-mile-an-hour winds here in March, so it's pretty cold out. But I'm getting geared up to for open water fishing, kind of going through my tackle box, my jig box here, and what I have and don't have, getting ready for the season. So we're going to be pouring some brush jigs today, and I thought, well, what the heck, I'll make a video since I didn't get it done last year. Also, remember, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time I upload a video. We're going to go through some of the basics and stuff here. Also, if you want to see any other videos, leave the comments below and let me know what you think of this video. If I need to do another craw making video, or you want to see how I make Arky style head jigs as well. And then this year I'm starting to make my own chatterbaits, so we can go over stuff like that. Just leave a comment below and we'll get to it. Alright, first off, you're obviously going to need lead. So I have lead in this pot. I already turned it on before the video, so if you can see, it's ripply, it's all liquid, ready to go. I got this hot plate at doitmolds.com along with the brush jig, small sizes, model B SH-3-SA, and then this makes half, 3/8, and 1/4 ounce jigs. I basically smoked out the mold. You take a candle, light the candle, and hold the flame above or underneath, and you go back and forth until you get this smoky feature in the mold there. That way when the lead cools, it comes out a little bit better. I want to get the mold warm, so all I'm going to do here is going to take this and set the mold on top of the hot plate. That's going to get the mold nice and warm here, so that the lead's going to come in and out quicker. So while the mold is getting warm here, there's some things I just want to go over with you, what you'll need to be making these jigs. Obviously you're going to need a mold. So there's one. You're going to need lead. I got a lead ingot off of doitmolds.com, and I got this hot plate off of there as well. For the jig components here, having a little tackle box, obviously you're going to need your hooks, your weed guards. These are, it's FG-30B brush guards. Okay, that's the grade of stiffness or whatever in there. You're going to get yourself a little tool like this. This is for where the skirt collars go on, and you're going to need some little bitty rubber skirt collars. Some people also take wire and twist wire around the skirts as well. I don't do that for my personal use. You're going to need, I have a fan here off camera, so that way I don't get any fumes or anything from the lead. Turn the fan on. Need eye protection and a mask. I don't have them on here. I'll put them on once we get the camera set up, and I'll have the camera in front of me so you won't actually see me wear them, but I have all that stuff and make sure we're ready to go. That's just for our jig components. If I left anything out, I apologize. Flip the mold here. I apologize. This is only my second year doing this, but I have a lot of fun pouring my old molds. I've poured my own plastics, I think, for 3 years now already. Those are the components on what you're going to need to, obviously you're not going to need a skirt collar and stuff like that to pour a jig. This video is just on pouring the jigs, and we'll get them set here. Again, if I forgot anything, I apologize. So I'm pretty sure the mold's going to be warm enough here, and let's pour some 3/8 ounce brush jigs. It's going to come with this pin here. That pin is going to be where your weed guard goes. So if I'm going to be making 3/8 ounce, it's going to sit like this, and then I'm going to place my worm hook, or my jig hook I should say, inside here. Basically the eye of the hook is going to line up. There's a little spot there where it lines up right there, and that's what it's going to look like. And then obviously you're going to close it. Now you see how there's a space right in between there. There's supposed to be a notch. Slide that over there. See how it's flush up top here? Nothing, there's no space there. That's how you know we're ready to pour. So what you can do is you can get a dipping ladle or a hot plate that has a spout on it. What I just did is this is like a measuring spoon from the kitchen, and it's pretty much easy as that. One thing I forgot to mention is you're going to need some kind of nippers. This is just tree shears, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. There's going to be a little excess on the jig head called a sprue, and you're going to cut that off, and it's going to fall right into the pot here. Also wear a glove where I'm handling the mold. So now that our mold is hot, ready to go, get this plastic box out of the way here. We're going to be inserting our pin. Also going to be inserting the hook. Closing it. Oops, it fell out. There we go. Flush. I got my spoon here, and you can see there's some dried stuff on top, so I'm just gonna move that out of the way. Also have a little coffee can that I'm going to pour that extra, kind of get that extra dried crusty stuff off in the coffee can. I'm going to take a dip here, pour till it gets to the top, dump that back in. See there, it's full on top, and I'm going to let that cool. It doesn't take very long. And voila, we have a jig. Grab the hook, wobble it out. I'm going to set this off to the side so we can see what we have here. So here we have it. There's our jig. Obviously this pin is going to come out. It creates a dent in the jig head where we will be putting our weed guard in. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a dent there. Now we have, this is what they call a sprue. So this is where you take your nippers, get as close as you can, and you cut it off. It goes right back into the pot where it's going to melt back down. And now we have, if you can see that here, now we have a little, it's not even on the bottom. It doesn't look like this one. See how this one's clean? This one's not. There's a little sprue there, or a little bit to take off. So we'll take all those off at the end, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, I got, I think, 5 or 6 more to do here quick, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, one of the things I forgot to mention was you'll need a file. Okay, that's how we're going to take that excess off here. Whoops. Excess off here, okay? Now sometimes these can still be hot, and also they actually cool out pretty quick. Also, I like to just wear this glove here because there's a lot of pressure you're going to be putting on this head, and it hurts your fingers after a while. Okay, obviously there's that sprue there or whatever. I'm going to take my file, and obviously lead is soft enough, and I'm just going to work it until it is smooth. I run my finger over it. There's still a little edge to it. Doesn't take much. I still want to make sure it's rounded enough because these brush jigs are the one that's going to stand up on their end. Now look at that. See, there's no edge. It is shiny. Put it down there. It stands up like it's supposed to. Good to go. There we have it. Our jigs all smoothed out and ready to go. Okay, this is going to be into this video. In the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to paint these suckers, okay, and we're going to install the weed guards in them. Okay, that's going to be the next video and the next step. So so this video doesn't get too long for you guys. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you're interested. Comment below if you make your own jigs and stuff like that. Let me know what other products, fishing tackle, whatever that you guys make yourself. If you do, if you're interested in seeing the Arky style head jigs made being as well, comment below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time. Preston Outdoors.